Hey guys, welcome to Trashy Stupid Fun. Tonight I'm going to talk about the comedy horror film Tucker and Dale versus Evil. And it's a very, very funny movie. I just got done watching it on Netflix, actually. 'Cause it's on streaming and I totally recommend it. The movie, I don't want to give too much away because this movie is awesome. How do I describe this movie? It's basically it's like this. It's like the hillbilly genre of horror movie version of Shaun of the Dead, basically. And it's got some really clever twists in the movie. And the basic premise is about these kids that go up to the woods, and along the way they meet, they catch these two guys, Dale and Tucker, played by Alan Tudyk and I want to say Tyler Labine from. If you're a fan of the short-lived show Reaper, he was Sock on Reaper, and he was recently on Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And of course, Alan Tudyk, you know if you're a Firefly fan or a Browncoat, as we're called. And I love him, and he's great in this movie. They're both really great in this movie, and they both play these two hillbilly guys who to the college kids kind of look crazy and uh, and it turns well. I don't want to give too much away. I really don't, but that's the basic plot, and they're two harmless hillbillies. They're not psycho killers, which is a great. It's an interesting spin on the whole hillbilly horror genre. I haven't seen a lot of, but yeah, and it's a great movie. Lots of laughs. I laughed out loud during this movie. It was fun. Uh, but yeah, very gory, but it's good. It was fun. It's a fun movie. This just I don't want to give away too much. It was very funny. Check it out. I just really had to talk about that because what I really wanted to talk about. I mean, I don't have anything new to talk about this time around, but I really want to touch on something that's going on right now. If you're familiar, since this is kind of a bad movie slash obscure movie video blog or vlog or whatever you want to call it, video show. You may or may not have heard of the movie Manos, the Hands of Fate, and there's a group going on right now who found an old print of the movie, and they're trying to restore it, which is really really awesome. And you can find it. Oh, this they have. They have a Tumblr. They have a Facebook. It's all Manos in HD. The Tumblr is Manos in HD at tumblr.com, and you have the Facebook page. You just type in Manos in HD, and you have a page for that. So I'm following both of them. I'm following the Tumblr, and I'm following the and the Facebook page. So so you have that, and there's a website. I think it's also Manos in HD. You could probably find it. Google it, and they have clips up right now. And I posted a couple on Facebook on my Trashy Stupid Fun Facebook page, and it's just amazing. It looks amazing. I mean I really love the bad quality of the original, but it's just so amazing to see the process right now. It's because they plan to give a big Blu-ray and DVD release, and they're going to have an audio commentary with the cast. Some of the cast who are still alive are going to do an audio commentary. The girl who played Debbie is going to be on it, and it sounds like it's going to be a really interesting project. And anyway, I mean it's just the pictures and the clips that they've shown so far are really crystal clear. It looks like a brand new movie. And I just had to talk about this because I happen to like this movie. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I like the MST3K version a little more, but I love. I mean, this is again, with my show, I just I find it. I just love bad movies, and and it has its entertainment value. So if you never heard of Manos and Hands of Fate, I can't remember if I did an episode or not. I don't think I have, but if you've never heard of Manos and Hands of Fate, it's a really, really It's a really bad movie, but I mean, it has its charm. It has its weird charm, and it's about a family who gets lost trying to look for a for the Valley Lodge, and they get lost finding this other kind of. I think it's like a rundown hotel, and it's the caretaker for it is this guy named Torgo, who has these crazy legs and has his own theme music, which is just look it up, look it up on YouTube. It's just this very weird music, but I love it. I wish I could have it for a ringtone. It's random. And anyways, they find out that the hotel is owned by this satanic cult guy who we just know as the Master, and it's just a very interesting movie. You can kind of see what they're trying to go for, but it really there's a lot of really bad editing and a lot of the dialogue had to be re-recorded for the movie because they lost something. It's a very famous thing there's a lot of lore going over. There's a lot of a lot of what is it? There's just a lot of interesting stories behind the making of this movie. That they lost the audio somehow, so they had to redub everybody's voices. So a lot of the voices sound very similar. It's bad, but that's part of the charm of the movie. So I don't know what they're going to do for the restoration. I don't know if they found new audio to fit, because right now they're using the public domain source for showing what the restoration looks like. 'Cause the sound that they use syncs up better with the movie than it once did, which is really nice. Because before you could tell that their mouths were moving and the voice wasn't quite synced up, but it looks better. It looks a little like it's synced up better now. And yeah, it's a bad movie, but it has its charm, and I've grown to like it because I own both versions. I think I still have it out here somewhere. Oh yeah, I own the DVD, the uncut version. It's kind of the version that was on MST3K, but with just maybe a few differences. So I also own the MST3K version on the Essentials. I used to have it just by itself, but then I got this, and I was like, okay, I have to have that. Even now they have a 2-disc edition of Manos, the MST3K version of Manos, and that comes with the uncut version. I don't know if it's the same as this one. Someone might have to tell me, but I don't know. Because, yeah. But I have... oh, God. When I first saw the MST3K version, which was the very first time I ever came across Manos, I bought it, sight unseen. I don't even think I had seen that many episodes of MST3K at that point. Well, I've seen some. I haven't seen a lot of Joel episodes, is what I'm talking about, I think. I've seen a few Mike episodes. But, getting into this episode really got the ball rolling. But I do not recommend starting with Manos if you want to get into MST3K. Or Mystery Science Theater 3000 if you're not familiar with the Anacardim. But it's a great show. And it also, just to touch on the show, too, is like, it's about a guy who makes fun of bad movies, or he's tortured with bad movies on the satellite, and it's just, it's awesome. And he has these robot friends that help him make fun of the movies. It's a great show if you're not familiar with it. And they have some episodes on Netflix, and they have some on Google. They have quite a few on Google Video, but I don't know. They might get taken down at some point with all the internet brouhaha going on and everything. And so, yeah, I just really wanted to talk about Manos, because I don't think I've talked about it that much. Because I don't know, it has a strange appeal to me that I really like, even though it's really bad. But it's just, I don't know. I've seen worse now. I think I could say I've seen worse because, I don't know, it makes me like that movie a little bit more, because I've seen movies that are really, really hard. Like I mentioned, I watched quite a few of them last year that I talked about on here. Some of those are worse, way worse. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I think I talked more about Manos though than Tucker and Dale. Even though I really loved Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, I just don't want to spoil anything. But it's go check it out. It's very funny. If you're into horror comedies, it's great. And I just, it's been. I think I've said this before on here. They don't make fun horror comedies like that anymore. And when they do, they're. I don't know if that was a direct-to-video movie. It didn't look like it was. I don't know. I mean, it kind of looked like it could have been, but I don't know. They just, I don't know. It just seems like they put movies like that direct-to-video instead of releasing them theatrically because they don't think they'll do very good. If that was the case for that movie, that should have gotten a theatrical release because it was very funny. I think it would have found an audience. I don't know, maybe. But it's a very culty movie. Feels like it could, gain a cult following, which it seems to have that. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There are movies. I do have movies I can watch on demand right now that I really want to get to for the show. Somebody recommended The Blob from 1988, and I saw it's on demand. I need to watch it before the end of the month because it's expired by then. So yeah, that's one movie that somebody suggested that I will watch. Some of the other ones that I've gotten suggestions from, I can't find them available right now. So either, don't say anything for a while. I'll either find it, maybe talk about it on here. I don't know yet. So, because I'm still really unsure about Joe versus the Volcano. I don't know if that's the kind of movie I want to watch on here, or I don't know. But anyways, that's all for now, and thank you for watching, and good night.